to sell. The only thing that works for me. Help me get away from myself. I wanna fuck you like an animal. I wanna feel you from the inside. I wanna fuck you like an animal. My whole existence is flawed. You get me closer to God. Closer to God. Through every forest, above the trees, within my stomach, scraped off my knee. I drink the honey inside your heart. You are the reason I stay alive.
welcome, welcome. Come on in and settle down.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Happy anniversary to us.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Is Moby's plural for Moby?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Micah.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2,000 of you plus
44,
before I
34.
even get out of the fucking intro. God damn! I must be doing something right.
Oh yeah, wow,
Or-
that's very cool.
You guys just have terrible taste. I don't know. It's one of the two. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the king of late
Yeah,
night.
wow, that's very cool.
Hold me now.
I am the lord of after hours. I am the messiah of insomnia. And I'm here to fuck your shit up. Orasan literally just ended.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
How
very
about
cool.
you place both of my testicles in your mouth like a chipmunk and fill your cheeks up with my fucking sack? I'm doing a fucking intro. Every night, I'm trying to cut a promo like a wrestler. All right? Don't bring me back to earth while I'm in a flow state.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Giganet.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a fucking pleasure to have
Oh
you
yeah,
in
wow,
here.
that's very cool.
At Rolnet by top
Yo!
4 movies, in no
Oh,
particular order,
sure.
are Memento,
Wow.
Old Boy, Role Models, and Count of Monte Cristo.
That's diverse. You're a man of many tastes. But you're definitely a man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some nice background ambiance. Yo, at Will Neff. No, we already
Oh,
seen
yeah,
it here,
wow,
but I
that's
think
very
he
cool.
is on YouTube.
I haven't
free
been
movies.
around in a while. What have I missed?
You haven't
Oh,
been
yeah, wow,
around in a
that's very
while.
cool.
See.
Great gameplay, Neff.
I mean, I just get better and better at this. Stop acting like half of us aren't botted. Real.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
Real.
very cool.
Go Lakers.
They love my gameplay.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Nickel Pickle Live gifted a tier
Are the
1 sub to
Lakers
Gators.
winning? Oh, it's at 7 p.m. Damn. Dude. The little engine that could. The little engine that could. Gosh, it's a pleasure to have you guys in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, guys. It's a film night tonight. We got a good one planned for you tonight. One of my favorite movies of all time. I won't reveal it just yet. I won't reveal it just yet. Last pod episode with Courtney Miller was fire. What are the odds we get her on and Shane on an episode together? 0, probably. I think both of them are their own people, and they should go and do their own appearances. I mean, if they somehow suggested that they want to come on together, I'm sure we would listen. But I listen. I think that they are both fantastically talented people, and that room is already so packed that we like to get our focus on the guest. If they somehow suggested it, then we would listen. However, I can give you this. I can give you this little tidbit. As of now, as of this moment, for all you hungry little content birds, I'm gonna regurgitate some content into your fucking open maw. I'm going on Smosh next week, I think, for the Cinco de Mayo episode. They wanted a very Latino energy for Cinco de Mayo, and so obviously Dio mio, I was the first call. I was the first call in that Rolodex. So as of now, it's happening. Hopefully it stays happening. You never know, but as of now. All right, the first ADHD link of the night. That explains the stash you got going. Yeah, a little dirty Dom. Important clip. Oh my God, from my own mod, we have the ADHD stuff.
I'm ballsy.
Go ahead.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Hey Will, it's your accountant. I need those TPS reports by Thursday. Also, I'll need your red stapler.
Accountant? TPS reports? You mean my boss? I heard Lumberg fucked her. Lumberg fucked her. Lumberg fucked her. Yeah, hi. Yeah, Lumberg here. Yeah. We're going to need you to come in on Saturday, and then we're going to need you to come in on Sunday also. Great. Okay, yeah. Hey, this is Lumberg here. Just wanted to let you know that Saturdays start at 8 p.m. just like normal weekdays. So whenever you get a chance, yeah. Will's starting to look like the guy from Trainspotting. Bigsby?
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
You think I look like Bigsby? A fucking gloss the cunt. I mean, I am Scottish. It's shite being Scottish. All right, let's take a look at this fucking Austin show clip real quick. Set to Shook Ones Part 2.
Term is called fag hag. I'm gay, by the way. I mean, I don't know what else I need to. What do I need to do to prove it? Do I need to? Do I need to throat the mic? What do I need?
No one was even accusing you of not being gay.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I think he's just showing off. You know what I mean? I think he's just showing off now for any potential twinks in the audience. He's like, oh, what do I have to do to prove I'm gay? Show my cum gutters, spread my asshole, jerk off for 10 to 15 minutes? Send pictures on Grindr to attractive twinks? Here, I'll do it. Fine. Here's an attractive twink in my area. Oh, do you want to come over and suck me? Gotta do it. First look at the Space Jam popcorn bucket for the film's 30th anniversary re-release. What a film, man. Everybody get up, it's time to jam now. You got a real thing going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right. Bro, I remember I came out of that movie at like what? I must have been like 8 years old. My life changed, bro. I had witnessed peak. I was like, did you see Bill Murray inbound that ball to fucking Porky Pig? Bitchin' technology. All right, I guess we're just watching Austin show tonight. Let's see.
I will go tit for tit. I guarantee you, I've got so much more tit than I will go tit for tit. Look at the line.
I mean, this is really confirming my previous theory. This is really confirming my previous theory. How did we get here? Ain't no way you have a bigger rack than Will Neff. Okay, that's how we got here.
Tit for tit. My chest guarantee
He really missed the opportunity to say tit for tat.
you got more titty meat than Will Neff. Tell Neff. Look, Will Neff, he's got me beat in many areas. All right? He's got bigger legs, probably got a bigger dick than me, but his tits don't.
Probably. You've seen my dick, Austin show. Probably. You've seen my dick. It was a foggy night in Amsterdam. I pulled that shit out.
Got shit on me. All right? He may have bigger arms. All right? May have bigger shoulders. Okay?
Hard or soft? Listen. If you show your friend your dick soft, that's a bonding experience. If you show your friend your dick hard, that's a threat. You don't. Listen, I don't know how you do it in the gay community, but in the straight community, you are allowed to show your soft dick off to your straight friends. But if you pull that thing out, absolutely, it can be, 20, 30%. But if you pull that shit out hard, it's like, just take my wallet, man. Don't hurt me.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I mean, I gotta show my
FC
tits off.
Kenya.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Yes, Daddy.
Austin's got a great chest. I'm not even gonna sleep on it. He's got a great chest. My chest is
Oh,
a little
yeah, wow,
stronger.
that's very
Let's be
cool.
honest.
At Will Neff, a little buff is important, especially in cold, foggy night in Amsterdam.
Yeah. In 2 weeks though, when I'm ready for EDC, oh my God, my shit is dialed in. My workout today was stupid. Bro, your abs look amazing right now. Give me 2 weeks. I haven't even started my cut. I just started my cut today. It's about to get freak shit. I'm gonna look real freak shit in about 2 weeks. But who has the best chesticles? I mean, he's got just better muscle cut out. Like his chest is shaped better for sure.
Respectfully. Awooga humana goddamn.
Thank you. But I can lift more than Austin on chest. Like if the question is who has a stronger chest, he'll admit that I have a stronger chest. I was putting up 225 on my bench press like it was fucking chicken the other day. I shocked myself. I've started to get back into powerlifting again too, where there's like a few things you can do, like wearing wrist wraps when you do a bench press. I think I could get 300 right now if I had a spotter. Hassan put up almost 300 today with chains. Wait, he put up 300 with chains on top of it? How? That's like 345. That's fucking crazy. No total? Oh, fuck off. Yeah, then he put up like 250. Come on. Because the way that chains, okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but the way that chains work is that when you're at the bottom of your motion, you have the least weight because the chain rests on the ground. So you're only getting that full weight, full extension. And to all the toxic gym bros out there, it is not impressive to just hold a bunch of weight out in front of you. While that is a lot of weight, it's way different to say 300 with chains. 300 with chains means he did 300 pounds with chains on top, which is fucking insane. That is insane. It's not, no.
Oh yeah, wow.
Guaranteed
That's for cool.
right now,
I'm so
if
hyped for
I
ADC's
load up a
30
leg
year
press
Share your most excited
and
set for
you
that
don't
weekend and then
have
give
to
me hope
rep
for
it,
merch drop by
like
August.
you don't have to like push it down. I bet I could load 1,000 pounds on a leg press and the average person can just hold it. It's the actual motion that's like really strenuous. That's why you see a lot of like really toxic gym bros. They'll load up a shit ton of weight on like the bench press and then they'll do this. It's not doing anything. Dude, I saw, there was a dude at my gym, and my gym is like really female friendly. It's run by women.
Oh yeah, wow.
It's
That's
like
for
it's
cool.
like a really
Speaking
like
of hard dick, have you
nice
seen
gym.
Absolute
It's not
Robinson
like a
in
high
mobile
mat
suits?
or
And
anything, but it's a
speaking of
nice
yes, mother,
gym.
have seen Absolute Satana.
So there's like a lot of like, you know, it's not like a meathead gym. Let me put it that way. And there was a dude who took like every 45 in the gym and put it on a fucking incline press and just did this. I was like, get that shit off there, bro. How many full pull-ups can you do? Can I rest? Hanging from the bar? Probably like 30. With a kip? Probably more. BS? It's not BS, guys. You guys forget, I used to be a competition CrossFit athlete. I am in crazy shape right now. Guys, today, I was doing some strength testing. I front squatted 235 and I was ripping it. I did like 7 or 8 front squats with 235 on it, and I was like, oh, the boy is back. The boy is back. You guys can ask Sear. I went with Sear and Sushi to Gold's Gym in Austin, and I maxed out every single machine we did. And I kept being a prick and going, I like this Gold's Gym, but there's just not enough weight in here. Max. The funniest thing, dude, you can ask Sushi about this. The funniest thing was Sushi's like very competitive. So he kept trying to do my weight on stuff. And I was like, dude, stop. Please stop. Like, don't do this. Don't do this. Hurt himself. Like almost immediately, like 4 workouts in, he just went, oh! And I was like, brother. I had to like massage his shoulder all night. Yeah, I'm locking in. I'm locking in my strength right now. I'm locking in my strength. It feels good because I don't know if you guys know this. I even talked about it on stream during COVID. I rollerbladed a lot because it was all I could do to stay fit. And I fell and I partially tore part of my left rotator cuff. And I have been nursing that thing back to health for so long. And it's finally feeling like stable again to go throw around weight again. You also got rocked with Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, I broke some ribs lifting with Ronnie Coleman. Not the best, not the most fun. Hurt a little bit. And then went right into boxing and re-broke those ribs. You look great, man. I think the issue is that a lot of people think they're in throwing distance of your build and try and call you out. There is a difference between someone who has been strength training 4 days a week and a weekend warrior. Can I say something else? There's also a difference between someone who's been naturally strength training for years and dudes who are on a bunch of fucking tren or testosterone or retatrutide. Like, my physique is not going to look as good on as guys on steroids, period. Like, it just is what it is. And there are a lot of dudes that step in with me with way better physiques. And I'm like, brother, I'm built like a dwarf. Like, try it out. I've been doing powerlifting for like, since I was 12. I'm dialed. Anyway, though, let me just say, you can too. I always tell people this, being strong as fuck, almost
That's
in
very
my
cool.
mind is
Yes.
more satisfying than having a really great physique. Because just like looks maxing, I hate to give it any credence, but just like looks maxing, usually the secret to a great physique is a bunch of weight loss. Like, my physique is going to look great when I go to EDC. When I show you guys before I go to EDC, because I'm about to essentially lock in a diet that puts me at an insane calorie deficit for 2 weeks, at the end of that, my aesthetic is going to be great. But you can't really maintain that, A. And B, it doesn't really do, like, I have a friend who is like maybe the most attractive man I've ever seen in my life, who has one of the best physiques I've ever seen. And he went and lifted with me and he was like, brother, Jesus Christ. And I was like, well, I want to look like you. And he's like, yeah. And it's always greener. So I always encourage people to go and lift for strength, get strong, get comfortable. Proof. Let me show you, my friend. Let me show you, my friend.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I got to
14
show
whole
you him
years.
without leaking any of his socials. This dude has the best physique I've ever seen in my life. Let me see if I have a picture of him. Bing, bing, bing. Hold on. Yeah, there he is. All right, I'm going to crop his face. This is a real person. That's his physique. That's my boy. You idiot, your phone is on stream. I mean, if you can identify what I'm doing from there, you're different. Holy shit, Natty as well. Yeah, that guy's Natty. Dudes like that though, he's just like genetically different. Like, he's like one of those guys who just, he's just genetically different, bro. He also eats and lives really clean though. He lives very clean. Not gonna lie, this stream is very gay. Ninja, you've been here for years. You've been here for years. And you stopped subscribing to me. And you're talking shit. Watch it. Johnny Knoxville shared an incredible experience about Steven Seagal. Let me see.
That reminds me of another Steven Seagal story.
You mean Russian citizen Steven Seagal?
I meant blues artist Steven Seagal.
He was sitting at his desk, I think it was at
I
Paramount.
decided to become a teacher. Can't sub to anyone anymore. Oh,
yeah,
everybody
wow,
else
that's
is
very
fine.
cool.
It's just Ninjite who's coming in here talking that shit. I don't put any pressure on anybody to subscribe. But if Ninjite's gonna come in here and be like, oh, he's literally been here since the dark days. I just tolerate the shit talk a little bit better if you're a subscriber.
At the time, and he's got his feet up on the desk.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
Read
cool.
a script,
Mobies.
and his gun is on the desk next to him. And the producer walks in, and Steven Seagal is weeping. Producer's like, "What's going on?
wow,
Are you
that's
okay?"
very
He's like,
cool.
Subscribing to
read.
Wilnef was the best decision I ever
Thank
made.
you.
"I've ever read." And he's like, "Oh wow, who wrote it?" He goes, I did.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
It's
cool.
the best.
Happy 33 gifted
That's the
tier
best.
one sub
I don't
to
think I've ever
Frank
seen
Bender.
a Steven
They've
Seagal
given
movie. I
11
barely know
gifts
who he
subs
is.
to
Oh, we
They're
gotta.
amazing. When he gets older, he won't even get out of his
Oh,
chair
no.
for a fight scene. He'll just sit in his
He-
chair and
oh,
kick.
so my
Like
friend.
Liza Minnelli?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That reminds me of
Dude, he is too strange to live. Come on, Will Neff. Rosa shatters. We deserve a wicked sick burn. No. No. Here, listen.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
inside,
wow,
kids.
that's very
You don't
cool.
actually
I
want
fucking
that.
hate Rob.
I
mean,
love you
what
guys
a
too
gross
much.
fuck. Anyway, take my primer.
Why shit on E-Rob? Why? I played D1 football defensive tackle, and because I played at 330, I walked around and people thought I was fat. But I was squatting 700 pounds and deadlifting almost 8. Oh yeah, dude. All the biggest like strong men in the world, like they're round boys. They're round boys. Bow, bow. Did you hear the new Brutalismus 3000? Let me take a list. Let me take that. Let me give it a little list. 10 hours ago? Holy shit, it's brand new. Bro, I cannot wait to tweak to Brutalismus 3000 in the desert at EDC. I'm going to absolutely lose my gourd. I sure don't get it, but I'm glad everybody else is having fun. Brutalismus 3000 is like the heir to industrial fucking techno, but they also have this like amazing, almost like Rage Against the Machine lyric structure. Like they have a song called Satan is a Baby Boomer. They're pretty rad. You enjoy this music? I was born in this music. Will, that first streamer I watch who knows about them? Oh, dude. I'm deep in the rave scene. At the rave scene. It's giving borderline mindless self-indulgence.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very
yes.
cool.
I've
been denied all the best ultra sex. God, man. I was talking to Gabe about how like ahead of the curve fucking mindless was. Fearing nothing because I am brave. Hi, chat.
Welcome down, Steven Seagal
Welcome back. I hope you
compilation on
enjoy the new
Changed My
format.
Life. Also, Pudoj Mude Onig.
What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? I, Hassan Piker, promised to be kind to SG.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
And her hard
Cat
work
05
and not be
gifted
nasty
tier one
like I
sub to
was
Ninjite.
last time.
They have given 138 gift subs in the channel.
Who is SG?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Fucking love MSI.
You want to play bugs? SG made the form. Oh. All right. I am not Hassan Piker. Pick a bit idea. It's a partner episode. But Will is in for Hassan partner. Okay. Marsh suspiciously insists that all must submit to a random drug test. Well, no, he would never. Marsh would never do that. I don't think they have a talk screen wide enough for the shit he's on. They would be like, so we were checking the pee. Is one of the pee samples from a professional racehorse? Because the amount of horse tranquilizer. Everyone is really nice to Cutie, and they help her get on a plane by being supportive, kind, and not passing judgment. This one is also fucking terrible because it wouldn't work. I love Cutie, but we've tried the kind and gentle method. I think the only way to get through to her is by bullying. Like, I just think this is a waste of time. Like, we've tried. I think the only way is to, like, bring in, like, a drill sergeant to just scream in her face until she, like, breaks down. But, I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, wow,
this
that's
is
very cool.
This is every episode. No, dude. Cutie's going through so much all the time. She's dealing with so much. We don't even bring up trips anymore. We've just accepted. Pick an idea I have for Will. Secondhand Lions for movie night. Okay, that would be hard to get by the censors. I'm gonna keep it real. Join Dropout. What an interesting idea. We'll just click that one for now. Pick an idea for Hassan. Get over your issues and start co-streaming on YouTube. Girl, that feels fucking targeted. I will resubscribe if you join Dropout. That's some backward ass logic. Bro, if I join Dropout, I'm gonna stream less. This feels pretty backhanded. I like it. Maybe play a game from time to time. Okay, both of these feel pretty fucking backhanded. Pass a woman and gender studies course. I like that. Bow. Bow, bow. Pick an idea I have for Austin. Decorate that damn streaming room. How many times can I click this? How many times can I click this? Can I submit this more times? We are now at the lunatic fringe of how the fuck have you not put anything up in your stream room? How? He's been streaming for like 10 years. Pick an idea I have for Cutie. You can just write hang out with Will. I kid. Start a baking Tumblr is great. Attend a woman studies lecture. I'm going to do a baking Tumblr because I don't know how AT&T would feel about Cutie doing ketamine on the main line.
This better be worth.
The only Jason. What up? How you doing? Do you think Hoscourt is scary? Yes.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Thank you so much for the 72-month streak. Holy smokes. Guest contributor. Sadly, yes. Hostinabi 2028. Do you like selfish doms or soft doms? I'm doing a survey. I might be a little bit too white and straight for this. What the fuck is the difference between a selfish dom or a soft dom? Hazel York, thank you so much. Are we talking about a dominant? Like in sex? Are you just kidding? No, I have no idea what those things are. Encouraging versus demeaning. How can you be an encouraging dom? How about you get on your hands and knees, you fucking little pig? Oh, that's really great. How about you lap up my cum, you disgusting little slut? Oh, wow.
That's for a cool.
Hasselhoff flex.
You nailed it.
That's for a cool.
Neff.
Ew. Hell no. What the fuck? Who's the guy? That's like having intense sex with Bob Ross. I don't like that. Pretty little trees. Pretty little trees. Just painting pretty little trees. Go ahead and spread your asshole. Great. Look at that. Disgusting slut. Thank you. What a great time we're having. No, fuck that. Hell no. That's weird. That is weird. No. Either you dom or you don't. What is this soft dom shit? I'm not protecting your feelings if I flip that switch. That's crazy. Please suggest a song that reminds you of Will. There's only one correct answer. Not Kickstart My Heart. No, because Kickstart My Heart was like early me. And I feel like Kickstart My Heart was like before you guys broke me. I feel like that was like early when I had hope. And now it's all in the House of Flies. Please suggest a song that reminds you of Austin.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's for a cool.
Okay.
Film night is the best night of the week.
There are two schools of thought on this. One, it's Kim Petras, treat me like a slut, little dirty bitch I like to fuck, because he sings that shit at so many times when he shouldn't. I've heard him in a fucking Uber before just be like, treat me like a slut, little dirty bitch I like to fuck. But there's only one correct answer for this. There's only one correct answer for this.
Tell me, when will you be mine?
Brother, how many times did I listen to this fucking song in China?
Tell me quando.
It's almost like a Pavlovian response. Like, I hear this song and I get hungry for Szechuan food. It's fucked up, bro. My mind is absolutely just hardwired now.
Quando.
I hear this song and I just go, oh, buhao isu. Is that Engelbert Humperdinck?
We can share a love divine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell
Kind of a banger? Yes, it is. Until you hear it in your fucking sleep when your eyes are closed. When you're atop the clouds in fucking Shanghai, going to bed after a 17-hour day, and in your mind's eye you hear, Quando, 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 quando. And the worst part was, he only knew like the one line. He would only sing, tell me when will you be mine? Please don't make me wait again. And then he'd go, tell me when will you be mine? Tell me, when will you be mine? Cuando, like, and I was just like, what? I know there's more to that song, motherfucker. I know it.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
Nope,
cool.
that's all
I
we
recently watched the ghosting video with you and Caroline, and at the end when she was doing the radio thing, she said Quando, and this was foreshadowing for the China trip.
Real. Pick a song that reminds you of Cutie. Okay, I know the low-hanging fruit here is Darby, or I just said Darby Allin because someone was sharing a Darby Allin clip, was Taylor Swift. But for me, there's only one answer. Her singing this on the cruise is the definitive Cutie moment on the podcast. Definitive. Was I supposed to know? Not sure she would agree. I don't know, man. Us watching that clip of her on the fucking cruise ship is pretty iconic. It's pretty fucking iconic. This clip, do we have this?
How I used to be Britney Spears on a cruise ship?
What?
You didn't know that?
Can you sing us something?
No, I was really bad.
Please.
Can you say?
In the taste of the lips, I'm on a run.
Marsh, just Google the video.
What? There's a video of you! There's a video of it!
Doing Britney Spears!
What the fuck?
It's not good. I'm very tone deaf.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
So bad.
Definitive. One of the best moments on the podcast ever. This was like her underwear exchange. Like Austin's underwear exchange is this moment for her. This was so goddamn funny.
Look at it. That's so bad.
Did
But I
they
wasn't
have
doing
no
any of
one
the
else that was
dancing.
like blonde on the ship? Why did they choose you?
I don't know. I'm self-aware. I know I was bad.
He's being too critical. You were a little pitchy.
You know how I used to be Britney Spears?
God, man. Okay, you tell me that's not definitive. Please suggest a song that reminds you of Hassan. He doesn't listen to music. I mean, yeah, if I had to pick one, If I had to pick one, it's this fuck ass song. The funniest thing, okay, we can talk about it now. The funniest thing about this track is I really think Hassan thought he would get like a big pop out of people in China if he played Red Sun in the Sky. And even like the Chinese people were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because I guess it's kind of like going to Canada and they're like, "Oh, play a song." And you're like, "Oh, Canada, our home and native land." And Canadians are like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Bro, he did not get the pop he expected. He did not get the pop. He played it like 30 times.
天上太阳红呀红彤彤哎，心中的太阳是毛泽东哎，他领导我们的解放哎，人民翻身当家做主人，咿呀咿自由呀呀自由啊，人民翻身当家做主人。
Y'all didn't get it? Who didn't get it? The billions of Chinese people too? Who did get it? His fucking Discord? Bro, I was there. I witnessed the reaction. Every time we played it, every tour guide was like, "Is this motherfucker playing Red Sun in the Sky?" They're like, "What?" Like that clip of Westbrook where he's like, "What?" Bro, that instrument is crazy, whatever that is. Red Sun in the Sky. What a track. God, we're looking for a national song, but we want it to be shrill. How shrill? Yes. Well, we got something for you. Pick feedback I've received. This form is beautiful and natural. Kill yourself. Holy shit. How much fun did you have? I'll give this a solid 9. This was a beautiful form. Bush to audience, please follow me on Hostwit. What the fuck is Hostwit? I don't know what Hostwit is. Hassan Twitter? No, that would be please follow me on Twitter. Why do you have to say please follow me on Hostwit? Like the motherfucker owns the website. All right, I'll follow you. I'll follow you. Hey, yo, brother, can I get a 360 Nova headphones? Show I can show I can show my girlfriend? Pause. What are you looking for? Do you want to see my haircut, or are you trying to like, am I coming in and studying in your relationship? Am I doing the first 20% that you, so that you guys can get the engine started? Either way, yeah. Gay. All right. Remind me to follow them on Twitter.
Oh yeah, wow, that's for a cool.
Hey, yo, my girlfriend is a hairstylist.
D&D campaign,
All right.
and it's
All
so
right,
funny.
you
I
got it.
sometimes wish Fear and did a D&D campaign, and then I realize who your co-hosts are. Lamau.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna make something clear. You will get more D&D out of me. It's coming. The wheels are spinning. You will not get more D&D out of the other hosts. And I just want to make something clear. In the same way that you would never ask me to like read the news because I wouldn't be good at it. You shouldn't ask them. Like, your favorite creator does what they do. They're not suited for everything, right? And with peace and love, the rest of the Fear End cast is not suited to D&D. They are so talented. They're so good. They would be so bad at Dungeons and Dragons. They would break your heart. Like, it just ain't it. Wrong? No, you're wrong. And you're so delusional. That's like, I don't even know the comparison for that. That's like being a Rory McIlroy fan, like a golf fan, and being like, oh, I can't wait to watch him play basketball. It's like, no, dude. No, absolutely not.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
52 months of films.
By the way, this is called a wolf cut. Also, the other thing is like they would hate it. Like they all kind of, you know who might have fun? I'm going to be honest. The one out of the three of them that might have fun is Cutie. Cutie is the one that could have a good time if she was in the right campaign. Austin and like Hassan hates D&D. Like he's said it outright. I have tried to get him in subsequent D&D games, and his response is,
Oh yeah, wow,
I
that's
fucking
very cool.
hate D&D.
Putting balls in holes,
I
how different
fucking
could it be?
hated playing it. I didn't enjoy a second of it. Like, I will never play that again. And Austin, like, it just wouldn't
Oh, yeah,
appeal to
wow,
him
that's
at
very
all.
cool.
Like, you guys gotta be real with yourselves at a certain point. But Cutie is the one. Marsh would be fantastic. Caroline would be fantastic. You know who would be the best is Slime. God, I would love to see. I think they do a yard game though. Christian would be really good too. I just, you guys have to accept that like Austin and Hassan that just hate that shit. Like I'm doing this for your own good. I'm doing this for your own good so that you're not like holding hope. I don't mean to yuck your yum, but Caroline would
yeah,
fucking
wow, that's very
destroy.
cool.
Hey,
The
we'll keep up
problem
the
with
great
Caroline
work.
is like
Oh,
I think
yeah,
she would
wow, that's
find
very
learning the
cool.
rules
Netflix
quite
go,
overwhelming.
Netflix go.
Like I've tried to teach Caroline D&D before, and then when she like came to the actual Roll for Democracy, she was like, there was so much. How do you win in D&D? There is no winning. It's a communal storytelling. Slime banned me in his chat for saying his was more handsome than Ludwig, not like this. That's really funny. That sounds about Slime.
fucking temper. I would have broke you in fucking half. I'm just Big Bird. I don't give a fuck. With this crazy world that you got on right now, you gotta scare somebody in a fucking restaurant? Grow the fuck up. What do you mean? I'm not like what? You're what do you mean what? How did I scare you? Well, lucky I kept my fucking temper. I would have broke you in fucking half. I'm just Big Bird.
That is the most New Jersey shit I've ever seen. Going at Big Bird like that. What are you fucking a giant bird? What are you fucking spreading avian fucking flu? I got kids in here. What are you fucking doing? Huh? All right? What the fuck are you doing? Don't ever let me see you around here. Don't ever let me see you fucking around here. I'm Big Bird. Well, then fucking stick to Sesame Street, all right? All right? Stick to fucking Sesame Street, all right? Or else today's letter is B for beating your fucking ass.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Thank you so much, guys, for those
Oh, yeah,
9
wow,
months and
that's very
44
cool.
months. Kadavar and Bujo is E Frog. God, I hope I read that right. I'm so bad at Twitch names. They're always okay. 1 second song guess. Let's go. No. No. Okay. Ooh, I want to say that's American Woman. I'm going to try it. American. Nope. American Woman. No. Banana. Banana. Highway to Hell, maybe? Oh, I just skipped. Fuck! I can't believe I skipped. Oh, that killer. 3 for 3. Dude, vibes are up. Vibes are high. What a day to be alive. Thank you for joining me. Golly, vibes are high. Banana. Banana. This is a good time to share this. We'll pop in it for the chat. If Wide Peepodini. What? Did you already make a YouTube video of me taking off my shirt? This happened 10 minutes ago. I'm still. That's crazy. Deanie, you know what? I do respect though that you're an equal opportunity gooner. Man, woman.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
NB,
Grade A beef.
you don't care as long as it's horny. And I appreciate that, Deanie. That's the kind of progress I look for in my gooners. I have a dream. That little stray gooners and little gay gooners can join hands. One small step for man. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Dude, you know what's so fucking funny? I have heard that The Mummy might be like decent, the new Mummy movie. And so I was talking to Caroline about going and seeing it. I was like, damn, that'd be kind of fun to see. Right?
Oh, yeah, wow,
new Mummy
that's very
movie.
cool.
31-month hells yeah Neflod
Okay.
question, but any good
Golly.
tips to dealing with anger when life's putting you to the limit?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Any
4 years
tips
plus
on
and I still
dealing
think you
with
and Hassan make
anger?
the cutest couple. I just cannot understand how he is okay with Caroline being in his place.
He deals with it every day, I suppose. Tips on dealing with anger. Golly. Find appropriate outlets. Do some combat sports. Do some heavy lifting. Get enough sleep. Eat well. Less caffeine. I think all those things help. Yeah, so I wanted to go see the new Mummy movie because I've heard from a few people that Lee Cronin's Mummy is actually like sneaky pretty good. So I messaged the group, the Discord group for Fear End, and I was like, you guys want to go see like maybe The Mummy or like one of these new movies? And they all came back and they were like, cute. Well, it was Cutie in Austin. And they were like, no, fuck that. Let's go see Michael. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, that's kind of, and they're like, yep, let's go see Michael. All right, Michael this weekend. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm seeing Michael. Farley moonlighting as a wrestler? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this where he's been while I'm streaming? Oh my fucking God. That dude hit a full McTwist. He hit a full McTwist off the ropes in a full fucking mascot costume.
Puso de espaldas, el tornillo. Tornillo impresionante por parte. Ya se puso de espaldas, el motor.
How? How? That is crazy. All right, Gio. I'll watch. We can watch therapy together. We can get our fucking orb therapy. The community won't let it die.
I will, if you really want me to. Oh, I'm kidding. Nice.
Nice.
My attention. Don't you see? Just give me yours. Yeah. Nice. But why? Why? Focus. It's bold of you to assume that it's only for me, but not also. Yeah. For the orb. Focus. In order to achieve the supreme timeline. Nice. Focus. You have to be willing to make certain worth it. Sacrifices. Worth it. Focus. We can do this. Me and you. Me look. Yeah. Me look. ¿Te gusta? Super. Yeah. Nice. Focus. Hey, weirdo. I don't want to fight for your.
Wow. The queen. Hits every
wow,
time.
that's very cool.
Okay.
Get
Quick
Orb Girl
frame.
to commentate your colonoscopy stream.
That's crazy. I think this is Amadeus, but I don't know how to spell Amadeus. Guys, the vibes are high today. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Thanks, Will. I'm late night sewing. Finishing up my MFA collection. I need that motivation. Take the motivation, F. Take that shit. Me look. The gift is back. The gift is kind of back. You know what it is? I'm going to be honest. When I am not sleep deprived, my shit works way better. I am not sleep deprived. Te gusta. I'm curioso what your favorite Spike Lee joint is. I mean, I don't think there's any debate that Do the Right Thing is his best movie, but I am a New Yorker. So that shit just hits way different as a kid who grew up in New York around that time. I think, you know what's interesting? I think this is going to sound crazy. I think there are traumas that you have as a kid growing up in New York. I think you're exposed, particularly at that time. I think you're exposed to things. Go
I
ahead.
don't take no shit from anyone.
Freeman 1. White smoke over the Vatican. Our new bald quiz game goat just got elected.
Let's go. I think that there were things that I was exposed to as a kid that were like really hard for me because New York is super intense as a kid. And I think Do the Right Thing speaks to like the good, the bad, like everything that is kind of a New York experience. So for me, it's Do the Right Thing. Like it truly is his best work. I think Malcolm X is really good. That would probably be my 1B. And then Black Klansman would probably be my like first runner up. Yeah. Inside Man, that movie is not even, it's a fine film. It's not even on the same fucking hemisphere as those other three. Please give me study motivation. I'm literally so demotivated right now. Listen, you fucking bitch. Start studying! Quit procrastinating! Throw your phone across the room! Free yourself! Listen, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna lock it the fuck down for the next hour and 30 minutes. You're gonna set a timer on your phone. Hour and 30 minutes. You're gonna lock the fuck in, and then you're gonna reward yourself hard. I'm talking about a real splurge, whatever that is for you. You're going to get yourself some ice cream or a slice of pizza. But for an hour and a half, don't touch your fucking phone. Lock the fuck in. I hope that helped. This lady just debuted. Lesbians are going to love her. Okay. Guys, I got to be honest. I follow the wrestling world in a pretty like in-depth way, in the same way that like Hassan follows Twitter accounts that are like super political that other people don't watch. I watch a lot of wrestling accounts like that, and Lizzie Rain is about to blow the fuck up. Lizzie Rain just got added to the NXT roster, and she has a finishing move that she based on a Japanese wrestler. I think it's called Scorpion Rising is the Japanese wrestler's move, but they do it from the ground, where it's kind of like Seth Rollins, like jumping curb stomp, but she added her own twist to it. And it is absolute. Take a look. My lesbian ladies are blowing up.
A little too much time coming out of the corner was Lyons. And now Liz.
Bro said WWE and wrestling in the same sentence. Oh man, we found the AEW fucking elitist here. Listen, I love all wrestling, okay?
Lizzie Rain looking to make Lyons pay. Up over Lizzie right now, trying to have a huge debut here on NXT.
Headbanger. And she's a headbanger, Vic.
In the land of opportunity, there's opportunity aplenty. Lizzie
Here we
Rain
go.
Right now.
This is the finisher. It's dope. By the way, her dad is the drummer, I think, from like, God, what is it? It's like Megadeth or something. Her dad is the Iron Maiden. Yeah. Oh, it's her uncle. My bad. It's her uncle.
Looking for
bang!
Struck.
Good God.
Welcome.
That finisher is big. That shit is gonna go. Like there's gonna be a generation of like young female wrestlers. Like that's almost gonna be like a stunner. That shit is hype.
Looking for
pow.
Thunderstruck.
Good God.
It's very cool. It's awesome that sometimes a finisher just like sticks. Like everybody's like, that's dope. New zombie movie from the director of Train to Busan. I think we've watched this trailer already. Colony. Yes. I mean, this looks dope though. We can run this back. It's quick. It's film night too.
오늘 실험을 하려고 합니다. 아, 실험이 아니라 테러. 이거 탄생이야. 새로운 인류의 탄생.
Yes. Peace and love, Will, but wrestling sucks balls, really? Do you think all wrestling sucks balls? I completely disagree with that. This looks awesome. Listen, here's my take on wrestling. I think a lot of people get caught up in the is it real or is it fake of it all. And I think that they forget that at the root of performance, pageantry, and like deception, not deception, but like getting people to believe is like so core. You know what I mean? And I think when you stop looking at wrestling as like a physical competition and more like high stakes ballet, all of a sudden it takes on a whole new art form. And the greatest wrestlers are not the ones that are like the most physically inclined. In fact, those are the ones that a lot of fans like get, you know, kind of bored with. And usually are the ones that like appeal to little kids. If that makes any sense, like little kids are the most likely to just buy into like, oh, Roman Reigns is the strongest, so he should be the best wrestler. But like the real heads, they like the freaks. They like the storytellers. They like the pageantry. You know what I mean? And I think there's something like, if you've never been to a live wrestling event, it's a lot like going to a ballet or you know, an opera. There's just, it's amazing because I think when you compare the United States to other countries that have much more ancient art forms because they've been around forever, like a kabuki theater, right? Kabuki theater has been around for forever. But like wrestling, particularly in the United States, is this art form that originated in like, you know, the grasslands of America, the stages of America, and has had so much time to develop, and there's so much lore. Sub 100 IQ take. Interesting. I think there is an expression that a wise man knows that he knows nothing. And I think that if you are approaching all art with the expectation or the requirement that it has to be highbrow, you're going to miss out on some of the best things. Like, I think that a lot of the art I enjoy is really, you know, thought provoking, but even more of it is just kind of base and camp and fun. And to limit myself to those things is brutal. And then the other thing is, not all wrestling is created equal. Like, there is some wrestling that is like very base and campy and whatever. And then there are moments that are like, so like the storytelling is amazing. But I love camp. I love drag. I love raw expression. And I think wrestling has a lot of great moments. How close is wrestling to drag? I think they're way more close than people will give it credit for. Anyway, I would say this. I enjoy drag. I enjoy opera. I enjoy theater. I enjoy kabuki theater. I enjoy, you know, almost every form of expression there is. I'll go in and I'll have an open mind for it. And I think very rarely have I ever regretted going and seeing any art form at its highest incarnation. I think Like drag is really impressive to see. Musicals too. I just,
Oh yeah,
I think it's
wow,
worth
that's
the
very
experience.
cool.
Conrad IC, thank you. I think anyone who eyes wrestling should watch Super Eye Patch Wolf's video on Golden Lovers. Yes, Super Eye Patch Wolf has a great video on wrestling. There are a lot of great videos on wrestling. Honestly, though, like if you enjoy comics and you don't enjoy wrestling, it's kind of funny because like wrestling is kind of just like live action comics, in my opinion. Very similar story structure. This is frying me. Hi, Will. I love your streams. Thank you. Yeah, same thing with anime. Hardcore dudes the second before a breakdown starts. Saint, any other chatters that want to make my chat red? Saint, you really are acting like you did something. Let me correct your fucking ego for a second. You're allowed to have your opinion, right? You said that you want to have an opinion. I gave you a lot of fucking leniency on the sub 100 IQ take, basically insinuating that anyone who enjoyed wrestling was stupid. But like, you're not that important, bro. Chill the fuck out. That's so funny to say that wrestling is dumb and then behave like a heel. Like you're doing wrestling, bro. You literally like, wrestling's dumb. Which one of you chatters wants to tell me I'm wrong? Like you're literally healing right now. Rage baiting is healing. You learned that from wrestling. Who do you think the first rage baiters were? Wrestlers. You'd be a good wrestler, my dude. I've always wanted to try it. I think it's really fun. Saw this and thought of you. Brother, what is this? Brother, what is this? What are you fucking... Brother.
ありがとう。俺さ、アイスコーヒーさ、ミルク入れてって言わなかったっけ？え？お、すごっ。そらこの店流行るわ。いただきます。
That's disgusting. Someone send me the address so I can avoid this place. Someone send me the reservation form so I know how to avoid it in the future. A bar in Osaka. Oh, God. Let me just Google this. Coffee, spit, milk bar. I mean, disgusting. Oh, God. Here it is. Oh, here's the booking link. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's a fetish place. Let me just click on this website. Let me just put myself in the mailing list so I can know what they're doing in the future and avoid it. I mean, disgusting. I mean, that's horrible. But which site? There are so many. Say, by the way, I didn't mean to yell at you, but I just don't like when people denigrate other people for enjoying stuff. Peace and love. Peace and love. You know me. No new episodes this week. So how about and everything we can tell you about season 5 post? Thrag will be back. Dinosaurus will also be back. Conquest will not be back. Okay. Good. Great. I think I have to sneeze. All good. I love you in the stream. I'm here every Wednesday. No, I know, Saint. I see you all the time. Someone gift that man a sub. What was I going to say? Will you be hosting any comedy shows soon? Well, I'm going on Smosh this next week. And then there's some other stuff coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is film night. Now, usually I will start the film night process at about 8:30.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Jaden Hawk gifted a tier 1 sub to Saint. They have given 9 gift subs in the channel.
Wow, that's very cool.
To your earlier point, I think the only good things in life are lowbrow or highbrow. Like, I love a hot dog, and I love a Michelin tasting menu.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
What's up, Locke?
What up? Thank you, everybody. All right, so my whole thing is, listen up. I like to at least get the process started on film night by like 8:30 because I know we got East Coasters that are like, I have work. Please. And so I like to take care of them. And make sure that they can watch along with us. And so we are watching a movie that, interestingly enough, I think I had a conversation with a chatter about this movie a little while ago because they said they hated it. And I was like, what? I love that movie. We are watching a movie from 1995. And I will admit, this is probably going to be one of the only love stories that we watch for film night. This is a Richard Linklater film, and it is the first of one of the most beloved trilogies in film history. We are watching Before Sunrise today. And this movie, to me, is very, very, very important. Because I feel like there are so many love stories that I watch, and I just am like, oh, God, get the fuck out of my face. This is like not... Will, no, I literally watched this yesterday. Halls, what the fuck do you want from me, man? What do you mean, Will, no?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Holy shit,
No,
6 years Nafla.
I love this movie. Quanners in Shambles. When did Caroline watch this movie? Did she watch it on Sunday?
Oh yeah,
A
wow,
month
that's
or
very
so
cool.
ago? Okay, well, I don't. With Peace and Love, we're watching this movie. With Peace and Love, we're watching this fucking movie. If you guys watched it a couple of months ago, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I love this movie, and I really want to talk about it because I feel like there are so many love stories that I watch that they're just not realistic. They're not. I don't like the characters. I think that the flirtation is artificial and contrived. But Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy in this movie are their chemistry is so fucking insane. Like the whole time you're watching them, you're just like, just fuck already. Like you're watching it and you're just in. You're just absolutely in to their relationship from the very beginning. This movie is the beginning of a trilogy. I absolutely love the first two films. Before Sunrise and what's the second one before Sunset? What, and then what's the third one before Midnight? I always forget. Yeah, Before Sunrise and Before Sunset, I think are like perfect movies. Perfect movies. Before Midnight, I hate. For me, it's kind of like a Godfather 3 situation. And there are people that vehemently disagree with me on that. There are people that vehemently disagree with me on that. But I think the first two movies like are the greatest love story ever told. And the third one, for some reason, Linklater was like, let's bring people back down to reality. And I'm like, no, hell no. It honestly, to bring up Toy Story, it would be like if the next Toy Story movie, the entire film was just how Buzz Lightyear was like made in Bangladesh by child labor. And you're like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what happened to Woody and the gang? That's not why I'm here. That's what the third film feels like in the Before trilogy for me. It just is such like a, no, stop. I didn't get on this ride for that. It would be like if you were on a roller coaster that the first 2/3 of was an amazing, enjoyable time, and the last was a slideshow about the dangers of STDs. You should be like, how do I get out of the harness? Stop! Oh, they're showing photos. It's a lot. I really despise it. I really hate it. And not because of the movie it is. I think Before Midnight is a fine film. I just think it really ruins the first two for me. And the first two are so important to me that I pretend the third one doesn't exist. So you can be your own judge of this. One's in chat if you haven't seen this movie. Okay. All right. We got some new heads. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm very excited to watch this Linklater film with you. It's one of my favorites of all time. And it's honestly a criminally slept on movie. I feel like there are a lot of movies from this era that get talked about, that get watched. And for some reason, Before Sunrise and Before Sunset, like kind of just, it's only for the heads. Like even romance film people don't really watch this movie. So this is maybe the second or third romance film we've watched in this curriculum. And it's probably the first that isn't gay. But with that being said, I'm very excited to show this movie to you.
Wow.
Some things cool. That I
Is it going
have
to make
to say.
me cry though?
No, this movie will not make you cry. The first one will not make you cry at all. The first one will make you believe in love forever and always. You will, tomorrow when you're getting coffee, your expectation will be that you might bump into the love of your life. It's that kind of movie. Like the day after you first watch Before Sunrise, you're just going to be like playing with your hair a lot. Like, I wonder if that guy working at the Trader Joe's is my soulmate. That's crazy. He is cute though. So it's that kind of movie. Some things I have to explain before we start this movie. Whose first film night is it here? One's in chat. I know there'll be at least a few, and then there will be a lot of other like 8-year community members. Yep, there they are. So the way that we do film night, we've been doing this for 7 years now, and we started with like 30 people, and now it's 6,000 of you.
That's very cool.
So the way we do this is we use YouTube Free Movies, which is a page on YouTube that licenses movies that you can watch for free. So you can watch this movie for free right now on YouTube Free Movies if you are so inclined. We used to use Amazon Prime Watch Party, but unfortunately I was the only streamer that really used it. And so they killed it. And so now we have to use these other kind of avenues to watch movies. So the films I can show you are very limited. It's limited to about 50 films at any given time. But I try and choose the ones that I think are the most impactful, the most meaningful, and sometimes just the ones I enjoy the most. Dan literally called it Will's thing. Yeah, he did. So basically what we do is I will turn off all alerts, and I don't want you to give me any money tonight. This platform is very focused on squeezing money out of viewers, and I appreciate that. It's really helped with my bottom line. Thinking about buying a hot tub. Thanks, guys. But tonight, put all of that aside. Don't donate. Don't subscribe. Don't throw any bits. Just sit and enjoy. I will turn my ads down to the 30 seconds per hour, which is the absolute bare minimum for a 70-30 split streamer. I can't turn it any lower than that. I've tried. I'm sorry, I can't. And then after the film, I really hope you all stick around because I will give a brief talk about the filmmaking style of Linklater. I'll talk about this movie as it kind of fits in as a Criterion film, as a classic film.
Don't you tell me not to sub. You're not the boss of me.
All right. Well, I did my best. And then I will open it up to questions. So there we do about an hour at the end of every film night stream where I would basically open up my chat and my expertise, which is limited, kind of like a film 101 class would be. So, thank you guys. Thank you. So if you have any questions about this movie, I will do my best to answer them in a meaningful way. And I will hope to expand your film horizons.
Hot tub stream.
So with that being said, first and foremost, we have a header. If Haas on Twitch is here, he will click that switch and we will transition into film watching mode. Thank you.
Isn't it beautiful, Chad? Life is not a movie. It's not scripted, edited, or packaged for the screen. We are more than the moments we see in motion pictures. Our existence is raw, unscripted, and beautifully unpredictable. Every breath, every heartbeat is a story untold, and a story that goes beyond any frame. But in those frames, in those fleeting moments on the screen, we find our greatest escape. Movies let us step outside of life, if only for a moment, to dream, to feel, and to live someone else's story. And sometimes, that's exactly what we need. Welcome to Blue Neff's Movie Night.
Sorry, guys. I muted during the thing and I forgot to press it. As I said, tonight's movie is Before Sunrise. It's from 1995. It's from the very experimental auteur director, Richard Linklater. And kind of in the style of his use of manipulation of time, because that's kind of like his amazing thing, is he loves to make like drawn out like epics that take forever to make. And in that style, the Before trilogy plays out over like 20 years. And he waited the full 20 years. So this is the first of the 3 films. It's amazing. It is my favorite romance film of all time. But open your heart, turn your love light on, and get ready to love anew, because this one is really fucking good. Now, the last thing that we do.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Before our film night is we watch some rules. These rules are going to help you, if you've never seen them, kind of conduct yourself in the best way possible during film night, because we wouldn't want anybody to get out of line or break any rules. So with that being said, if you've seen these rules before, you have 3 minutes. Download an ad blocker. Grab a snack. Get comfortable. Turn out the lights. Pee. Do whatever you need to do to enjoy an 1:40 long movie without interruption. Might be interruption because it's my film class and I reserve the right to pause and fucking talk to you guys. So with that being said, here are the rules. I'm going to go grab my dinner. When we come back, 1995 romance classic, Before Sunrise.
It's a groovy time for a movie time. So grab your gap and grab a seat. But don't forget to get something to
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Ad blocker.
You can't beat my meat for a special treat.
Sucking on me is really neat.
Don't be a jerk and don't be a fool. Be a good neighbor and follow these rules. What are these rules? Remember to keep your shoes on at all times. Don't pull your penis out unless you really need to. Indecent exposure is a class 2 felony. Don't talk watch. Don't talk watch. You came here watching. Don't let it work out. We still have a fucking money. Do not can't call take out the seat if I told you. While sitting there, I am everywhere at once. And I will cut you off if you make out. Yeah, I will cut your lips and tongue from your head with
right. God, that's good timing, Will. It is time. All right, let's spark this up. I got to do a few things to get set up. Beep, beep. Yep. Yep. Oh, wait, let me check something real quick.
And I look at this woman. And
Dude, Chrome is actually busted. Chrome does like not work. Browser is so shitty. Get the fuck out of my face, Microsoft Edge. I'm not setting you as my default browser. Eat my shit. It like held a gun up to my face and was like, make me your default browser, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. We have a problem. There it is. Should work now. There it is. Okie doke. Okie doke. Boom. All right, let me turn everything off.